I am such a dummy. Hey, you guys. I've been sitting here for 35 seconds talking to myself because I forgot to hit the go live button. So I am sorry. How are you guys? Hey, do you know Huffy Gal Sassafras? Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Now I got to go through that whole spiel again. Thank you guys for being here. I hope a lot of you saw the video that I put out last night, because if you didn't, this might not make much sense to you. But I believe that this is the link between the two cases. I believe that Kylie's family was into this for sure. And I believe that there's some people that are related to the Trinity case that are involved in this. Awesome, you guys. Yeah, that video got a really good response. So thank you. I'm so glad you guys liked it. I'm so glad it made sense too. Hey, Mary Thomas. Hello, everybody. All right. Now, I don't know. I was just saying, I don't know what's going on with my notifications. People aren't getting them. So I put one out on Twitter, and I also put out a post just to let people know I was going live. So I want to thank you all for being here. And I'm going to play the clip that, hey, Safa, thank you for coming. I'm going to play the clip that was supposed to be in the video last night, but for some reason did not play. So I don't know what the hell happened there. But I was still getting comments this morning. They're like, I can't hear anything. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't know what happened. So we'll get into all of that. Hey, Allison. Hey, Becky, Gabby, Sifa, LK, Mary Thomas, Janice, Numb Lungs. Do you know Pixie Knickers? Hey, everybody. Thank you all for being here. All right. So we are going to get right into this. I don't have a lot of time this morning. So we are going to get into this. Let me plug my thing in. Okay. All right. So let's continue, shall we? All right. Now, first, I think I'll play the video clip so you guys can see what I was talking about last night. This goes into the 911 call from Reno in the gated community. And look how angry Angela gets when she talks about this call. She gets mad. She gets so mad and wants to flip out and start yelling, calling it fake news. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is just me. When somebody does that, to me, that screams, she's trying to tell you, she's getting angry and she's trying to tell you that this is fake news. So what does that tell me? That tells Christy, pay attention, because there's 98% that this is true and not fake news. You know what I'm saying? That's how my brain works. All right. So let me jump into this clip, and I'm going to play this clip for you. And then we will get back into the other pictures and the other things that I wanted to go over that I was not able to do in the video last night. All right. So let me pull this clip up. Hello, Susan. All right. Now, as I said last night, I got this clip from Watts the Obsession, from her channel. And I want you guys to hear it, because this one has not been out there. This one is not popular like the other one that's going around. So this is what I was trying to play for you guys last night that did not come up.
Side. And I would like to know how we as a community in Truckee and North Tahoe can help support your efforts with getting rid of bad information, things like the tip that she was found yesterday in South Reno and all that kind of garbage. Is there any way we can support you so that good information comes out and all this internet detectivery kind of goes away?
I really appreciate your question. Thank you very much. That has been a huge challenge for us. And yesterday, to be quite frank with everybody in this room, It took detectives and people who are in charge of this operation about 45 minutes to an hour. They diverted their attention for 45 minutes to an hour away from the search for Kylie to figure this out.
Yeah.
That's precious time that was lost.
Yeah.
First, they think they found her tank top. She wasn't wearing a tank top. She was wearing a black long suit. There's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, a vehicle matching Kylie's vehicle with the same plate found in South Reno in front of a gated community in South Reno with a male who was with her and who was acting erratically. False.
See, now she gave us something that we didn't know before. It said there was a person acting erratically in that call, right?
100%.
He told us it was a male acting erratically.
Fake news.
Mm-hmm.
And there is fake news on social media.
Do you see how she had to yell that? Fake news.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of what you read on social media is fake news, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would urge the community to do is to please repost what the Nevada County Sheriff's Office puts out.
Okay.
Repost what we, the Placer County Sheriff's Office, put out. Any legitimate law enforcement agency that's pushing out information is the absolute most legitimate source of information you can ever find regarding these types of situations and these types of incidents. So please, if you want to help spread the word and help us squash and quell fake news, please reshare our posts.
See, now, I don't know about y'all, but when she says fake news and she gets mad about it and she says fake news, to me, that screams, Christy, pay attention because this is the shit that they want squashed. So, Christy, keep going the way you're going. You know what I'm saying? When she says fake news, to me, that says truth. She got very angry about that. It pissed her off. So she felt that she had to yell fake news twice and then again at the end. So, not for nothing, but I still believe in that 911 call in front of that gated community. I still 100% believe that it had to do with Kylie. So, oh, thank you, Patty and Pink. So that's what I tried to show you guys last night, and it just went silent. I don't know what happened. But that was not going around. Exactly. Anytime someone tries to convince you that it's fake news, pay extra attention. Okay. So, isn't that crazy though? A lot of people have never even seen that portion because that wasn't going around like all the other ones were. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay. All right, so let me share with you. I got a couple of things. So first, I'm going to pull up that picture of Sunshine Fowler that I wanted to show you guys last night, and I did not have it up on my thing. All right. Now, this is Frances's mother, who went through her clergy training program in the Asatru community. Okay, it says it right here in case you guys don't believe me. Congratulations to, and it's from the asatrucommunity.org. This is what I'm saying. See the antlers behind her. See the what do you call it? I always want to call it a altar, but there's always this setup. And if you think back to the girls, Kylie's picture of her when she was a young girl with all those other girls, and they were holding those Goddess of Knowledge cards over what looked like this type of deal. Tell me that shit is not all connected. Tell me, because it makes sense to me. And I don't know. It makes total sense to me. Okay, let me get rid of that. So you guys didn't think I was pulling out of my butt. Like I knew what I was talking about. Okay. So there's that. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Now let me pull this up for you guys and share this with you. Those of you that saw the thumbnail, do you not agree that that is exactly what they were doing, making that pagan wheel with the middle fingers at the freaking celebration of the community? Same thing. Oh, thanks, Busted Flush. I tried to make it a good video last night. I was hoping that it was gonna like go over a lot better just because it wasn't live. So I'm glad that it worked out, all except for that little section that didn't play that video. But I'm glad you guys liked it. Okay, so now that we can all agree on that, let's move on. Oh, thank you, Busted Flush. Yes, thank you, Sifa. Yes, please hit that thumbs up, you guys. It really helps the stream. It really helps the channel. Yeah, LK Intuition. Yeah, I brought that up about the lady in the full priestess, the freaking is your guys' live stream buffering? It says it's fine on my end. Sorry. No, that's true. Now I'm going to make that a point. Not all pagan religions are bad. But like I said last night, for every positive there is a negative. For every good side there is a bad side. It doesn't matter what religion it is. You can use it for good or you can use it for evil. That's the way that it is. All right, so let me pull this up. All right, the Druid Monument in Placerville. Who are the Druids? Druid is thought to mean knowledge of the oak or less likely deep knowledge. Druidism is one of the pagan families of religion which include Wicca, witchcraft, Norse Asatru, shamanism, and adaptations of other various pagan religions such as Welsh, Pictish, Egyptian, Greek, Norse, and Roman. Modern Druidism is a reconstruction of beliefs and practices attributed to the ancient Celtic priesthood. The ancient Druids, first known to exist in approximately 4000 BCE, are believed to have their origins previous to the written history of Europe. The ancient Druids are most widely connected with the British Isles. However, history shows evidence that the British Isles were only the last stronghold of the Druids. Most commonly referenced are the islands of Lona and Mona. Ancient writings claim that the Druids were the priests, doctors, poets, and minstrels of ancient Celtia. These writings also claim that they were also the teachers who retained the sacred knowledge of ancient times. So how did the Druids get to Placerville? It is said that the ancient order of Druids was established in the 1700s in London. In the United States, the first Druid Grove was instituted in New York in 1830. The organization then branched out to other states. Frederick Sieg, the founded the California Grove number 1 arrived around 1859. Groves think of themselves as lodges or chapters. Groves think of themselves as lodges or chapters. They are also known to exist in Scotland, Canada, France, and northern Germany. In 1926, the Druid Monument was dedicated at the intersection of Cedar Ravine and Main Street, where it still stands. On the side of the stone pillars is an emblem, which is a flaming pyre surmounted by a cross spear and long-handled sickle, oaks, mistletoe, a daffodil, and the all-seeing eye in a triangle. It's all what you do with it. I'm not saying all people that have this religion are bad. I'm saying that it depends on what you use it for. Okay. Now, are we all together on that? I am not saying that all people who study this religion are bad. Okay? I'm not saying that at all. So don't say that I said that. You guys know me. Okay. Let me get rid of that. All right. Now let me pull this, get rid of this video. All right. Now, I want to talk about a couple of other things. All right. Now, there's been mention of, do you guys remember me talking about Chris Fowler? Way back when, in the Kylie case. Do you guys remember that? And I was like, what is this guy's deal? Yes, Lassie. Okay. I was talking about him because he was a realtor in the area, and everyone's like, oh, he was close to the family, yada, 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 because I thought it was odd. I thought it was odd that while she was missing, this Chris Fowler had Kylie's face as his Facebook profile picture, and she was all over his Facebook page. People were like, oh, he's close with the family. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit how close he is. That's not normal. None of her family had her face. Whoa, get down. None of her family had her face as their profile pic. So why does this random guy? But he wasn't just a random guy. Now, he frequently visited the lodge. You could go through their whole entire Facebook page, which I did, and read every message from him to them. Okay? It's weird. And I said that a long time ago, that is odd. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about because I saved them. Medic Grant, I'm about to, I messaged you on Twitter. I have not found the connection between the two, but I'm looking. All right, let me pull this up for you guys. I wrote, who is this Chris Fowler and why is Kylie's face his profile pic? Chris Howdy Fowler. Kylie was his Facebook profile pic. This was a year ago that he had wrote this, but I just took a screenshot of it so I would have it. But this was April 5th, 2021. Okay, there's something wrong with that. And of course, now none of that's there. All is gone because they had removed everything. I don't know if it's all back up, but I know they had taken down their Facebook. But I saved that because I was like, something is not right with this. And he had a bunch of messages on there about being a frequent visitor to the lodge. So I don't know what, I'm not stating anything here, but there's something off about that. I mean, I can't be the only one that sees that. But I did manage to save that. Exactly. Kylie had no privacy there. Exactly, Natasha. And the lodge was mostly for private events. Esther, I don't know why it's not letting you send a super chat, but if you want to help out, you can. There are other ways you can donate. Down in the description below are links to donate if you want to do that. He was a real estate agent. Okay, now let me pull up something else. Let me pull up his profile his thing that I finally found. All right, so this is Chris Fowler. Okay. Now, I'm going to also tell you that no, it's not out of the realm of reason, but he also was at was out searching for Kylie a bunch of different days. But I said here, why would a realtor have Kylie's face as his profile pic? Could this be the Chris that has been mentioned throughout the case? Because in the beginning, there was a talk about this person named Chris, and nobody could say who it was. And I was like, was he one of these older people that was around her? I mean, did he have a thing for her? Was he out to get her? You know what I'm saying? And not like out to get her to kill her, but like out to get her to get her. You guys know what I mean? Because what a nut, right? I think that's totally odd for him to be using her face as his pick. And I said this way long ago. And why is her face all over his Facebook profile? That's fucking weird. That is sketchy as shit. Okay, you guys got that? Hi, Muse News. Really, Lassie? Yeah, that is weird for sure, Bonnie. I didn't. Okay, so I don't either. That's some crazy shit right there. And I said it from the beginning. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Who is this freak? And why is Kylie all over his stuff? Like that is weird. All right, I can get rid of that. All right. I'm glad I have some of this stuff saved because it's gone now. All right, let me pull this. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. See, Chris Fowler right here. He showed up to search for her a few times. Now I'm going to tell you something else that don't make any sense to me. See this name right here? Christopher Ferrari. Google Chris Ferrari, Nevada. Chris Ferrari is the president for Ferrari's public relations. Again, we have another high profile person that is out here. It doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. What is the connection between these high up people and this and Kylie's case? Doesn't make any sense. But Chris Fowler right here. See, he was all over. He was all over, except I think Medic Grant actually sent me this picture. I think she said except for Prosser. Like that was the only place he didn't go, which is odd. But I'm telling you, there's something up with that. There's something up with that. Now, I have not found yet a connection between Chris Fowler and Sunshine Fowler, and I'm not saying that they are related. I'm just saying it's another coincidence. It's very odd to me. So, what do you guys think about that? Yes, Sifa, please. He was around, but not inside. Yes, Kiki Ray. Ferrari was in Prosser on the water right by her car. TF. No, I have not. I've actually never heard that name before. Okay. Now, what I thought was, well, if Chris Fowler is a real estate agent and he's so tight with the family, he must be the one selling the lodge. Guess what? He's not. So somebody tell me, because if he was so close to the family, why isn't he selling the lodge? Lassie, drop the link for what? I'm sorry. My email? Yeah, it's weird. Oh, yeah, Lassie, that's fine. Okay. So let me get rid of this. Greg, if you want to send it to me, I'll have Lassie, can you drop my email, please? Hey, Codswalloped. Hey, Katie Bug. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, if you wanna, I'll look into that, but I might forget. So if you want to just drop me an email, and let me know, like, give me a reminder of that. All right, so now I want to let me pull up some pictures of you that Francis, Trinity's boyfriend, he was tagged in these pictures. So let me pull these up for you because it don't fit with the statement that Trinity's mom put out. I'm going to tell you that. I'm pulling them up. Hold on a second, you guys. All right, now let me pull you over here to these pictures so you guys can see this. Okay, thank you, Sifa. All right, let me pull this up real quick. All right, now these pictures, again, the boyfriend, Francis, was tagged in these pictures. So here's one. Just more partying going on. Seems like that's all these kids ever did. Okay. Exactly. Did you see that, Melissa? I noticed the same thing. Those sunglasses, didn't they remind you of Sammy's sunglasses? All right. Here's another picture. Let me zoom in. Look at this. This guy is passed out. He's passed out. Look at him. He's clearly passed out in this chair. He's got people standing here. I see a table over here, like a party table. I see the extension cords. It looks like this person in the jeans is trying to wake this person up or snap this person out of it. But this person is definitely passed out in this chair, for sure. I mean, what in the fuck? I'm sorry. What in the hell happens at these parties that these kids go to? You guys can see those pictures when I pull them up, right? Okay. Here's the next one. What the hell? This seems to be some kind of... Here's this kid. Passed out on the floor right next to a bong. This kid's out of it. I don't know if this is her boyfriend, but Sifa, if I'm correct, isn't he a ginger? But look at this kid. You just had a kid at the last picture was passed out at the party. Now you got this kid who's clearly passed out on the floor next to this bong. Okay. I don't know if you guys want to screenshot this, keep it, whatever. But, hi, baby. I'm almost done. All right. Now keep these pictures in mind. Okay. Now let me pull up the next one. Okay. Let me pull up this next one. Can I just say, am I the only one? I don't know where this picture was taken or whose house this is, But it looks like a damn flop house. It looks like a drug den. I mean, and I'm not saying anything, but look at their faces. This one's past. These two are over here sleeping. Oh, there's another one over there sleeping. But, I mean, come on. Not for nothing. You ever seen them, what's that show where they talk about drug addicts? Oh my God, what's the name of that freaking show? I can't think of the damn name of it. Where they all have to do a thing at the end. What's it called? Intervention. Thank you, Mayor. Yes, Intervention. And when they like it's usually heroin or crack pipe or something like that, but their face always looks like this. I don't know what all these kids are on, but look at the house. It looks like a drug den. It looks like a crack house. I'm sorry, but it does. Where are all these parents all the time? This is what I was trying to say yesterday. For God's sakes, where are the parents at? All right, now the last one is a short little video clip. All right. Oh, wait, did I didn't share this with you. See, hold on. I think that's what I did yesterday. Hold on. All right.
Hey, wait.
That kid is passed out, drugged out. Like, his eyes are half open, his tongue's hanging out of his mouth. Fucking tell me that there's not something going on. There's not an epidemic happening with these kids. I mean, the other kid over there next to him's got a gun. I don't know what the hell is going on. But this dude is passed out. His eyes are half open. And I don't mean passed out like sleeping. I mean passed out like passed out. His eyes are half open. His tongue's hanging out of his mouth. That's not normal.
Hey, wait.
And they're laughing. They think it's funny. So what do you guys think of that? See, that's the problem right there. Is people who are into holistic stuff like Sunshine Fowler, for example, people that are in that religion often use DMT, LSD because they think it opens up the mind, because they want to open that third eye and become the best them that they can be. So they use these drugs, but I think that, you know, these kids are doing it, and not because they try to expand their mind, but because it gets them fucked up. Yeah, open the mind to evil. Unfortunately, I mean, okay. Did you guys see that kid's face? His eyes were half open. His tongue was hanging out of his mouth. Yeah, DMT is very short acting, GOP Nick. I've never done it, but I know from what I've heard. Yeah, the parents are at their own party. That's what we are saying. So now let me bring up to you, okay? Let me bring up to you, Trinity's mom put out a statement about the boyfriend. Now, the boyfriend was tagged in all of those pictures that I just showed you. Okay? Now, it does not match her statement. And you know what's fucked up? I'm sorry, I'm cussing a lot. You know what's crazy is those kids, that's how dumb teenagers are. That's why teenagers should not be messing with shit that they don't understand. Because that kid could have been dead on the couch. I'm not saying he was, but he could have been. And they're laughing because they think that shit's funny. It's crazy. I made a real short video yesterday about how the real problem here is lack of freaking parenting. When you parents are off doing your own thing. Yes, Bonnie, I'm about to pull that up. But when your parents are off doing their own thing and when you're 15, 16 and your parents treat you like an adult and let you do adult things and give you all this freedom because they're busy doing their own shit, that's what you're looking at here. That is the result of all this shit that is happening. I mean, it's crazy. All right. Now, after seeing those pictures, please, you guys, please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. It's a free way to help out the channel. It helps us grow and it helps us to continue to be able to do what we are trying to do. Also, anybody that wants to join to become a member of the family, just links are down below. Okay, let me pull up her statement now. All right, 2 hours ago. All right, she says this. It's funny that I lost my best friend, and this is the first post that I am putting on here. Sitting here empty, not quite feel reality yet. Haven't ate or touched my phone in days. But hearing the imbeciles running my daughter's love of her life out of town, ruining a young boy's life more than it already is. Francis is not a drug dealer and didn't give my daughter the acid. Paisley's sister did. So all you fucking dumb fucks that want to run your mouth of shit, you have no clue of stop. Francis doesn't deserve this. He showed my daughter true love and made her shine brighter than she already did. For all you assholes that want to talk, my daughter was amazing, didn't drink or smoke, and was so bright with the biggest heart. I could never have asked for a better daughter. And I wish I was holding her now. Brandon Scott was not her father. Brandon Scott was not her father, was never around, and is a child molester. My child to this day hated his guts. She looked up to me and would never want to hurt a soul ever. She had big dreams and they weren't supposed to end. She was a lifesaver for me and I have lost her. Not anyone out there talking. My daughter messed up once and didn't live to learn her lesson. If she got another stance, she would have never touched anything like that again. Please share this everywhere and help a 17-year-old boy who loved my daughter and were the best together, the sweetest boy I have met. He didn't do anything but give love and be true to Trinity. What? Maybe not for nothing. I'm not trying to be a jerk off, but maybe you just weren't paying attention. What do you guys think? Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, don't you think it's odd that his last girlfriend ended up dead? They said it was an accident. She was on drugs and got hit by a car. Oh, thank you, Lassie. I will definitely check them out. Now she's over there blaming Paisley, the girl who got hit by the car. She's over there blaming her sister. I also believe it's paganism. I believe it because his mother is in it, and I believe that Kylie's family is in it. I believe it's the drugs. I believe it's paganism. I believe it's lack of parenting. I believe these are all coincidences between these two cases. Oh, Athena, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. These are not parents. They run free boarding houses. Yeah, I don't believe it was the first time either, but I mean, it very well could have been, we don't know. But in all reality, maybe, my thing is, why is it both of these mothers, the first thing they come out and do, the first statements they come out and make are to defend somebody else in the story? Nobody else thinks that's odd? I think that's super odd. I mean, she's defending the boyfriend, talking about not running him out of town and yada yada. I just think it's weird that both parents, Lindsay and her, the first public statements they do are to come out and defend somebody else that's in the story. That is fucking weird to me. I keep swearing, and it's not good because it cuts down on my ads and stuff. Damn. Yeah, so that's really odd, you guys. And man, it doesn't make any sense. It is super strange. So, I mean, I don't know. I hope. Yeah, that must be the parents are busy doing their own thing. And these kids are all just left with this freedom. I mean, whose house was that in those pictures? Looks like freaking drug house, like a flop house. I think there's something wrong with that. Yes. Living Lake Time, pot farm. Exactly. Did you see the greenhouses across from the aunt's house? There's something very wrong with these stories, and I don't buy it. I don't believe it. Not at all. Yeah, they were. They were pot farms. But like I said in the video yesterday, pot is not good enough for these kids anymore. Kids aren't just happy with pot. Now they got to have mind-altering freaking substances all the time. And again, I still don't believe the story. I'm sorry. I don't believe the story about Trinity. Her aunt, why are we even calling her aunt? Her mom's best friend changed the story a bunch of times. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing ever makes any sense. Why? Because everybody is lying. That's why. That's why nothing adds up. That's why nothing makes sense. So we constantly have to be digging into things to try to figure that shit out. Oh, CDC dogs, thank you so much for the super chat. It's obvious you work really hard to keep us informed. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, Athena, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. I should have said they're running flop houses. Yeah, because that's exactly what it looks like in those pictures. And people think that that's funny. I don't think that shit's funny. I believe that too, Natasha. She said they give these kids drugs so that if they need to sacrifice them or have them end up missing, they can just blame it on the drugs. There's something very off, and I believe it falls into this frickin' Asatru religion, this druidism. I really do. Oh, yeah, definitely, Katie Bug. It's not pot that these kids are smoking, for sure. I just look at that bong, though, next to that kid who's passed out on the floor. Look at that other kid who was passed out in the chair at the party. These kids are just dropping. I mean, that's so crazy to me. Where are the damn parents in this town? Why is nobody held accountable when this kind of shit happens? So I don't know what is up, but it's not good. And it's not going to get any better. Kids are going to continue to drop like flies if these parents don't step the hell up and start being parents. Oh my gosh. Becky Hoffman, thank you oh my God, you don't even know. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. Thank you. Thanks for all you do from Mississippi. Oh, thank you so much. I try. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick every time we hear of a girl, like it happened with Kylie. Now it happened with Trinity. Every time there is a young girl that has died, these people surrounding it want to come out and lie and lie and lie and lie some more. It's bullshit. Oh, sure. Yeah, just anything you guys want to send to me. My email is thecnyfamily@gmail.com. There was and that's another thing. The dogs never picked up a scent outside of her aunt's or outside of Ashley's house, outside of the fence. It's so infuriating. And and you got Lindsay who wanted to come out and defend Sammy, who was the last person with Kylie, supposedly. And then you got this mom who wants to come out and defend the boyfriend, who is supposedly the one that gave the drugs to her daughter. It's insane. It is the upside down. So does this make sense to you guys? You guys see what I'm saying where I'm trying to draw the line between the two? I mean, it makes sense to me. So I hope this helped. And I hope that with you guys hearing that Angela Masalam talk about that 911 call in Reno and how it was fake news and she got all angry. I think that's something, you guys. And I think they were like, you need to make that go away. And I think that's why we never heard about it again. I was like the only one who was like, no, this is something, you guys. I don't care what anybody else says. This is something. If I can get the background checks on some of these people involved, I will come out and share them with you guys. The Arrow Creek. What was the date of that 911 call? I'll have to go back and check, Melissa. I don't have it right off the top of my head. I got a lot of shit in my brain that I try to retain and remember. But I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to find the truth. That's all I'm trying to do. And I'm trying, we're all trying to work through this together. Yeah, it was. It was either the 5th or the 6th, but I want to say it was the I don't know. It was either the 5th or the 6th for sure. And I will, I'm going to try to come back on later tonight. I'm going to try to get some more information for you guys. And we'll go over some more of it tonight. So I hope this helped. And again, Becky, CDC, thank you everybody for your super chats. You guys are amazing. So please, everybody hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please consider becoming a member of the family. And anybody that wants to donate to the channel, help out the channel and the family, the links are all down in the description below. Yeah, anything you guys want to send me, thank you, Living Lake Time. Anything you guys want to send me, you can send it to my email. And like I said, I'll try to get back out tonight to finish. Thank you, Squirrely Spice. And try to get you guys the information that, we're looking for. We'll try to figure this thing out. So I appreciate all of you. I want to thank you all again for being here. Thank you so much for your guys' love and support and in helping us find the truth. That's all we're trying to do here. I don't believe that these girls' deaths should be covered up and thrown, swept under the rug and just act like everything's fine. So again, thank you all. I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions and we might just get some answers. Again, all the links are down in the description below. If you guys appreciate what we do here, just, we ask that you just, if you can, to send in a donation. Thank you guys. I love you. Everybody have a blessed day.